Jude Bellingham, a player who is a midfielder but also a goal-scoring machine. And this is mainly due to the big position change that he did in 2023 when he joined Real Madrid, changing from a basic central midfielder to an attacking midfielder. And this changed a lot because this gave him the freedom to move around the pitch, to go back to defend, to make brilliant passes and to get forward to score. And that's exactly what he did, and he excelled, scoring 23 goals in his first season for Real Madrid. This guy seemed like he was playing as a striker for his entire career. And now I would actually say that he plays better as an attacking midfielder than he ever did as a central midfielder. So he's a good attacking midfielder, but this could all change in this next season because with Kylian Mbappe joining, it will force Jude Bellingham to play in the midfield, to play deeper in the midfield. And also with the departure of Toni Kroos, someone has to fill the void. And as rumors are going on, Jude Bellingham will fulfill the Toni Kroos role. Now listen, I know what you're thinking, sure, Bellingham did this for Dortmund, he played as a midfielder. This is different. Taking up the Toni Kroos role in the team is not for anybody. Not anybody can play like Toni Kroos did. And personally, I don't think Bellingham is even near to Toni Kroos. Not even close. The only thing Jude Bellingham has over Toni Kroos is the goal scoring ability. Further on, if he has to take up the role of Toni Kroos, he will not be as creative as him. He won't be able to put in beautiful crosses like Toni Kroos did. And also, Toni Kroos was our set piece taker. Jude Bellingham is not good at all at set pieces. Toni Kroos' hold-up play was sensational. His tackling was also good. But the thing is, and I see this a lot with the fans, they overrate Toni Kroos a bit too much. Kroos was great. Kroos was vital to us winning the Champions League and La Liga. But fans seem to act like we can't win without Toni Kroos. And that I disagree with because even though we had Kroos, we could still win without him. And he is not needed in the team. He is super important, but I don't think the team needs him to succeed. But now for this new season, Jude Bellingham will have to get used to central midfield again. Now people think Bellingham is just a tap-in merchant. He can only play in that striker position or central attacking midfield. And this is wrong. The reason why Real Madrid signed him was because of his work at Dortmund. What did he do at Dortmund? He was a basic central midfielder. And also, he showed signs in Real Madrid this season that he is great when it comes to being creative, putting in great passes, making good runs, making good tackles as well. Because people look at his goals, they don't realize all the work he does besides the goals. He's always involved in the build-up plays to the goals, whether he gets an assist or a goal. He still makes sure that he is in the build-up play to that goal. Not to mention this guy's brilliant on the ball. He plays like Zidane almost. Now I'm not comparing him to Zidane, but his play style is so similar to Zidane. And the ball just won't leave his feet. He is so good on the ball, it's insane. And overall defensive work rate is amazing. Build-up play is amazing. His off-the-ball runs to trick defenders is also very underrated. And there are many questions. The questions like, will he still be able to score as many goals as he did in his first season? This one I can confidently say, he won't score as much goals. I still think he can score double figures. We've seen Valverde do this. We've seen James Rodriguez do this. So I won't put it past Jude Bellingham, who has an eye for goal, to get double-digit goals. Goals and assist-wise, I think he can reach up to 20 goals and assists. And he can have a lot of assists. I think he will have more assists than goals in this next season because the players playing up front from him are deadly finishers. So if he passes the ball to them, you can guarantee 80% of the time they're going to score a goal. Another question is, what if this does not work out? What if him playing in this deeper role doesn't end up benefiting the team? Then honestly I will say either bench him and play Kamavinga or anybody else, or the club would genuinely try to position him differently and try to get the best out of him because he is the poster boy for Real Madrid, one of the most popular players in the world. So him not being in the squad, I don't know about that. And I think Ancelotti, even if Bellingham doesn't perform in the basic central midfield, he will try to alter his position and try to get the best out of him. Another crazy fact is that Real Madrid's counter-attacks are one of the best in the world. When Vinicius and Rodrigo and Bellingham are running at you with the counter-attack, you know it's basically over. Their counter-attacks are so deadly. And the thing is, with Kylian Mbappe, who is one of the fastest players in the world, the counter-attacks will genuinely, it will be out of this world. One of the biggest questions that everybody is asking is, will Jude Bellingham reach Ballon d'Or quality again? Will he ever do this again in his career? I think at some point he will. I've seen midfielders do this. We've seen Luka Modric. Right now we're seeing Rodri on the Ballon d'Or. That one doesn't make sense to me. But further on, midfielders can make the Ballon d'Or. I don't think anyone can downplay Bellingham's ability. If he does amazing things for his club and his country, then he can be in a Ballon d'Or shortlist again. You never know. And this is one of the biggest things that I'm hearing online and what the haters are saying and some Real Madrid fans are saying, that Jude Bellingham's ego will ruin the dressing room with Mbappe there. People are saying that Jude Bellingham wants to be the main man. He won't allow Mbappe to score. He will try and ruin the dressing room. Stupid questions like that. And let me tell you something. Jude Bellingham did not do that with Vinny. He is not going to do it with Mbappe. People look on the internet, they think he has a big ego. Sure, Bellingham has an ego. All players have egos. They know their ability. But if you did not see it with Vinny, you're not going to see it with Mbappe. So do I think that Jude Bellingham will succeed in this new role? I think he will. He may not be a Toni Kroos. He may not be a Luka Modric. But do not forget what he did at Dortmund. Do not forget that this guy is a decent midfielder. He's a good midfielder. Real Madrid did in fact buy him for his work at Dortmund and not for the attacking work that he did eventually bring to Real Madrid. And I think it's all going to work out. If there is any coach that can bring the best out of the squad, it's Carlo Ancelotti. But that's my thoughts on this. Up here is a video about the Real Madrid squad depth for this season, all the players. And if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.